That's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Jalen Johnson is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Whitmore in at the 2 guard.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Up top, Whitmore. Tatum, a screen on Sexton. Here's Whitmore. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Outside Sexton. Back to Paul. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Horford. Back to Holmgren. Here's Paul. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
To the left wing. For 3, Sexton. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Now here's Markkanen. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Horford outside, from outside the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Outside Whitmore. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Whitmore's got 5 now.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
To the middle. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Holmgren. Horford outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Ball passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Outside Sexton. Back to Paul. And there's the lob. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Markkanen showing his athleticism. Soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
Here's Johnson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And man, can Johnson get up. Great to see him cap off the drive like that.
There's a minute 34 left in the first. Paul for three. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And the Nets call time here. Chicago making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Holmgren. And it's Robinson in for Sexton. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Bol, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Smith comes in for Jason Tatum. Daniels is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jordan Poole in for Ball. And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thank you, B.A. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They're extremely excited to integrate the talents of Karl Anthony Towns in their lineup, the former #1 overall pick back in 2015. Super diverse skill set, and his shooting ability from the perimeter in particular should provide great spacing for their offense moving forward.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Whitmore. He has 7. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bol. Back to Daniels. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Rozier, he's checked in for Chicago. Nets leading by 5. Here's Poole. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Rozier looking around. Wagner with a screen. Rozier with it. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it fly. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets, up 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Cameron Johnson out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Markkanen. Back to Robinson. Outside Walker. Lets it go. Good on the jump shot. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get loud for your incredible. Now on the court, your squad. Get loud and let them hear you. And your fans who want to free team.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Chicago. Green comes in for Walker. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Smith. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ball against Green. Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Shot clock at 5. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Rozier, he's checked in for Green. Outside Tatum, the 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Rozier. Banked it in off the glass.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Rozier against Ball. Ball with the head of steam. And Ball throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum to the rack. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Pass to Rozier. On the take. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps a grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Tatum. Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, I like the activity of Daniels there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Outside Sexton. Screen by Horford. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. Nets leading by 9. Outside Johnson. Johnson a screen on Paul. Poole, the pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend this season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Smith, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Shepard comes in for Daniels. Horford finds Paul. The three from Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Whitmore, fires from deep. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one's good. Paul.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Sexton against Poole. Smith with a screen on Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Shepard. Now here's Whitmore. It's guarded by Markkanen. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Poole for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Sexton. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Outside Paul. And he lobs it up.
Wow, look at Sexton take off. One of those guards that can fly.
Here's Shepard. No points yet. Poole outside. Inside. Horford with a steal. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline. They're measuring up the shots.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Brooklyn Nets.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and...
And now here's something that's always interesting. Appreciate you joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And so in the game for the Nets, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Cam Whitmore, then there's Johnson, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And the Nets with possession here. Chicago making their last shot. Towns, a screen on Holmgren. Tatum drives in. Ooh, Tatum hammers it home off the dribble.
And look, when Tatum is running the pick and roll, the majority of the time, he's looking to score.
Horford outside. Pass to Holmgren. Sexton with it. Whitmore defending. Outside Paul. Fires the three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Paul against Paul. Ball passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's your 3-1-2 crew.
90 seconds into the second half now. Sexton finds Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, there's the floor stretching ability of Horford. Very hard for a defense when he's knocking those down.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Back to Ball. Towns on a screen. Ball with it. Now Horford defending. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Daniels is checked in for Whitmore.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, number 8.
Bulls trail by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Horford. From deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball passes to Tatum. Towns a screen on Holmgren. The kick out to Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Pass to Paul. Horford, a screen on Ball. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Daniels. Brooklyn leading by 3. Towns down low. Horford covering. Tatum, a screen on Paul. Kicks it out Towns. Beyond the arc. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Sexton. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Johnson. Tatum a screen on Markkanen. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chicago making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Johnson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Robinson in for Sexton. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Bol, he's checked in for Towns. Smith comes in for Tatum. Poole, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Shepard in for Ball. Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wagner. Outside Johnson. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Daniels. Horford covering. And it's Shepard missing.
The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
Now here's Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, showing off the mobility there. At 6'10", Smith is a handful to contain on the drive.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Chicago making a switch here. Highsmith checked in.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Down low. Pass to Daniels. Back to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Wagner, Bull covering. Wagner, the pass to Paul. Robinson on the wing. Johnson against Smith from 10 feet away. Brooklyn pulls it in. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Poole outside for 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
From deep, Johnson. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got Wagner. Johnson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Council in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Poole against Robinson. Tipped!
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
Here's Johnson. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Whitmore. Cole, a screen on Robinson. Here's Whitmore. Basket counts.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Robinson, fires for 3, nails it from 3. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this is what big men are for, right? Wagner just powers through the opposition.
Poole exploding to the rim. Towns finds Bull, and here's Tatum. Back to Bull. Outside Whitmore. Launches a three. A shot, no good. The Bulls trail by 4. From the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Yeah, that was nice recognition by Robinson.
Poole, the pass to Towns. Outside Bull. Now here's Whitmore. And a big-time jam right there.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. LaMelo Ball comes in for Poole. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Thanks for that, Allie.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
Paul for three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Tatum a screen on Paul. Whitmore goes in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Markkanen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Horford inside. Towns on him. For three, Sexton. The Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Whitmore outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
For 3.
Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You love how Tatum gets others involved. He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
Now here's Markkanen. Outside Sexton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself. Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
Towns a screen on Paul. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Pass to Towns. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Horford pulls it in. Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Up top, Johnson. Towns outside. Back to Whitmore. Towns a screen on Sexton. Here's Whitmore. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Whitmore taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what you take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian.
Catching slip. I keep my so I won't go to alone. Not a fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie.
Let's bring out the starters.
So this is the first of two in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Ball. Johnson is out there with Tatum. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Towns in at the center position. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Halliburton against Ball. Now, here's Halliburton. He's tightly guarded, missed inside. Johnson with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Nembhard with it. Whitmore defending. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the knee with that emphatic finish.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Hart. Orlando moving the ball around. Halliburton, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Wiseman. Misses in close.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Whitmore with it. Mathurin picks him up.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Towns, the screen. On the wing, Johnson. Here's Whitmore. Nembhard covering, and that one's good, Whitmore.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Wiseman. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Wiseman's got 6 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Towns kicks the ball. Back to Towns. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer.
Really smooth release from Tatum. On that three, makes that shot look effortless.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Nembhard with it. Whitmore defending. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. There's the lob to the hoop. Towns with the steal. Outside ball. Here's Whitmore. Inside, Towns. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Magic. Wiseman with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
Oh, the big man needing to be effective from three-point range in today's NBA. Wiseman fits the bill. The D can't let him roam free out there.
Orlando leading by 4. There's 1:34 left here in the first quarter. Up top, Nembhard. Guarded by Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Again, the Magic score.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. So both teams making some changes here. Nets trail by 6. Poole kicks the ball. Tatum on the wing. Smith the pass to Bull. The kick out to Tatum. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by Orlando. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Magic. Marshall sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Marshall, and stolen by Tatum. And it's Smith penetrating. And the dunk by Smith.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Now here's Hart. To the paint. Here's Carrington. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Bol. Jabari Smith is out there with Tatum. Then there's Shepard, and it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Tatum. Screen by Bol. Here is Daniels. In the corner, Smith with it. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
So for the Nets, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Bol. Jalen Johnson comes in for Smith. And it's Whitmore in for Jason Tatum. Johnson the screen. Here's Shepard. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Hart kicks to Oubre. Hart with a screen on Towns. Oubre can't get it to go. Nets trail by 7. Left side, Towns. Lets the 3 fly. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Towns. And it's 7 points for Cam Whitmore. Here's Carrington. Pass to Hart. Oubre outside. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Magic again can't hit.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets are not being complacent. They are already making transactions. They're extremely excited to integrate the talents of Karl Anthony Towns in their lineup, the former #1 overall pick back in 2015. Super diverse skill set, and his shooting ability from the perimeter in particular should provide great spacing for their offense moving forward.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for Orlando. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Nets, Poole comes in for Dyson Daniels, and it's ball in for Shepard. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
Nets trail by 4. Now Whitmore. He has 7 from past the arc. And no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Nembhard the pass to Wiseman. Mathurin with the ball. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the knee there by surprise. Ludwig Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
And it's Ball penetrating. Now, here's Poole. Nembhard covering. Johnson with a screen on Mathurin. Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore
is a force.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Second shot opportunity. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns. 50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Nembhard. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. Hart, he's checked in for Oubre. The Nets also changing it up. Bol, he's checked in for Towns. Jabari Smith comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Tatum in for Whitmore. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Smith against Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. And Bol pulls it down. Nets trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Halliburton. And Bol sends it back.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bol? Insane length.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic. They're up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
When I look at the Nets, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good.
And that about wraps.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James Wiseman.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Bennedict Mathurin is out there with Hart. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And Clark, the debate around Karl-Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes. As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
The kick out to Tatum. Stolen. Hart, that's good.
They're doing work. Here's the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Your 3-2-1
first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The kick out to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Tatum's got 6.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Mathurin comes up empty down low. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And that one's good. Towns.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Hart. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Wiseman sets a screen for Halliburton. To the inside. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Johnson, the pass to Tatum. Fast break. Here come the Magic. The 9-foot shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Pass to Nembhard. The shot from the low post is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
The drive-by Ball. And Tatum out top the key. The Nets working the ball around now. Towns a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. And it's Orlando. With the rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For the tie. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now, here's Poole. And he comes it down.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the pick. Nembhard, the pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 late changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Robinson's checked in for the Magic. Now, here's Poole. Nembhard covering. Pass to Shepard. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Poole. Poole on the wing. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Robinson up top. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Nets.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And finished off by Shepard.
And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball. Robinson's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Poole with it. Screen by Bull. Poole, no good. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first points in this one.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. Cashing in inside.
Screen by Bull. Shepard. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Carrington. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Tatum out there with Whitmore. Then it's Daniels, and it's Smith, and it's Ball in at the point. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And Ball slams it in.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Pass to Chang. Rebounded by the Nets. And here is Ball. Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Smith with a screen on Oubre. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Pass to Chang, and here's Oubre. Chang with the screen for Oubre. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over to the left wing. Ball with a wide open look, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bogdanovich passes to Oubre. Now Chang. Another miss by Orlando. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Orlando making a change here. Halliburton's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Dyson Daniel. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He was set in the huddle. You got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Ball, no good. Orlando leading. To the middle. And the jam by Oubre.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Smith with a screen on Halliburton. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the drive. Tatum finds Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando leading by 3. To the paint and stolen by Tatum. Smith outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The kick out to Ball. Here's Whitmore. The offensive rebound. Smith with a screen on Halliburton. Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
Timeout.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Let's hear it for the 407.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the inside. Hart, that's good. And the Magic lead by 3.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
So for the Nets, Towns, he's checked in for Smith. And Poole subbed in for Ball. Poole kicks to Towns. Pass to Whitmore. In the corner, Tatum with it. 6 to shoot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Pass to Nembhard.
2 minutes remaining.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Halliburton on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 4. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Johnson. The kick out to Poole. Tatum against Hart. Pass to Whitmore. Lets it go from deep. Wiseman with the rebound. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Poole finds Towns. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Halliburton. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 7.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Here's Poole. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 13-5 run. Hart the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Feint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few... of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Now, Nembhard. And so it's Orlando winning this one. It was up for grabs, right?
Generation. Like it's water, never no pancakes in the kitchen, man. I wanna